Denver Airport is way out in the boondoggle.
It was made after we left.
And not only is it way out in the boondoggle, but it's got just the stupidest security system. You got to go through security like 15 different times.
Oh God!
And you go through. Yeah, you have to go through security there at the terminal.
Yeah.
And if you're like me and you have sensitive material, of course you check that stuff. But then you have to get in the line to go through the regular security.
Oh.
And then when you get to a terminal, if you take the little tram,
Yes.
and so you're at Terminal A, you got to go to Terminal B.
Got to do it again.
Then you have to get on the train, and then when you get off the train, you have to get back on security again.
Oh.
And I'm like, I already went through freaking security 3 times here. I literally have gone through security like 4 or 5 times to get to the gate that I'm at. And I'm like, guys, why are we going through all this layers of security? This is stupid. I mean, I've gone through the first layer of security. I've gone through the second layer of security. That should be it.
Yes.
You know, I mean, there shouldn't be anything, because at DFW, if you get on the little tram, you just get off at your terminal and go to your gate. And most other airports that...
Don't they even think about it? I mean, they're torturing the people.
Well, I tell you, it's a freaking nightmare. And that's part of the reason that I just don't want to do coding.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, of course I wouldn't do it this year anyway because of my health issues, but the thing is that a friend of mine, he got so fed up with it because he used to fly too. He got so fed up he said, screw it. He goes, the only way I'm doing that damn show in Denver is if I drive.
Yeah.
And so he drives.
Oh, if he live closer?
Yeah. Yeah, he lives up in the panhandle of Texas, so
okay.
so it's not as much
Too
dramatic
close.
a thing for him.
Oh, so
You do not look enthusiastic, Mon Frere.
Well, not.
No, he keeps saying, I don't want to go. What is it?
I know.
We have to go.
If we could wave a magic wand and get all our money back, I think I'd just do it.
Too much for going through the securities and this and that.
Well, I tell you, part of that makes you just go, I don't want to travel, you know.
Yeah.
That's what the,
Exactly.
what they are pushing for you to.
I mean, if I was just a regular traveler, you know, and I was just going for pleasure, I would do one major thing, and that would be I would get everything consolidated to the point where all I had was carry-on.
Okay, yeah.
And I would not have
Minor can't do that.
I would not have anything else to deal with.
Minor can't do that.
I just
It'll
can't.
never
Well, no,
happen.
I know you guys can't, but I mean, if I was doing, you know,
Andre actually just has those two. His clothes is in that spot.
right.
So
Well, see,
it's not that hard for Andre to do at all.
Well, the thing is also, though, you know, nowadays you can buy a lot of stuff in Europe that you used to not be able to buy, like deodorants and
Oh gosh, yeah.
toothbrushes and stuff like that, that you used to not be able to buy, even if you know, are trying to buy something that's, you know, hypoallergenic or something like that. Because I remember my aunt used to fly in the 60s, and she had very sensitive skin. And so she had to load up every time she went to Europe with, you know, hypoallergenic products, because you couldn't buy them in Europe.
Yeah.
And now, of course, the place is awash with that kind of stuff. You know.
That's true.
But you know, the thing is, though, it's it's a situation now where, you know, basically you can get anything
Now
you
it's
want.
much better in Turkey. You can't find anything because.
Plus, the fact, the other little thing I've done sometimes. I mean, it's hard to do it with like jeans and stuff like that, but if you had to, you could. But I've gotten these little packets of Tide, you know, these little small packets of Tide. And if you're in a pinch, you know, and, you know, if you've got, you know, clothes, you know, like shirts that are drip dry, or you got like a t-shirt like this or underwear that's cotton, you can actually wash that stuff in the basin or in the bathtub and just hang it up, you know, and let it air dry.
And first time many years ago we went to Montana, visit his friend over there. First time I saw, I think it was the Best Western. They even have a laundry room, washer and dryer.
Right, yeah,
for the
yeah, there's a
people.
lot of places.
And we used it because we have been traveling about a week or so, a lot of dirty clothes. And we bought a detergent and...
Yeah, I mean, basically every red roof that I stay at, in fact, that Baltimore red roof, has a real nice laundry room right next to the concession area, you know, and you can, you know,
wash clothes.
if you want to.
They do now, yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Well, of course, the other thing that's nice about that is that eliminates you having to pack twice as much.
Right, it makes you know, lighter travel.
You know, and then the other thing I do when I'm going, you know, someplace that I know might be cold or hot or whatever, I bring stuff so I can layer it.
Yeah, right.
You know, and that makes it a lot easier too.
Right.
The best thing actually is just
Sound?
not to go at all.
Where is your sound? You turned the sound off?
Oh, yeah, he turned the sound off. So,
I
the
like
best
it.
is just to stay home.
Well, that's okay. It will go fast.
Also, because of things that Ina has to do, we had to, and because she's got a free ticket, which is much harder to book than anything else.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
We're staying 2 months instead of 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So we're staying an awful long time, you know.
I have a lot of things
So
to
when
do.
y'all coming back?
16th of August.
16th of August.
Oh, that
It's
is.
almost exactly 2 months.
That is long.
And it's a long, long trip.
Why? Company. Well, I'm trying to get lonely on the way to the corner shop.
I'm coming with you. All right? She knows more than she's saying.
To top it off,
We should be bats, you know.
Einer's,
They like being kept.
and Einer has a different connection because of her.
Right.
In Frankfurt than Andre and I do. So Andre is connecting at 3 o'clock in the
Get
afternoon.
some cornflakes.
Andre and I are leaving at 10:30 at night.
Uh-huh.
So Andre and I will be there 13 hours
Yeah.
before we get on the plane. We don't get in Aqua till 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, okay, fine. Oh, just a minute. Where are
We
you?
have cars meeting us,
Yeah.
okay?
No. I just want
Einer gets there about 10:30 at night or
How do you want to
something
know
like
where
that.
it is?
And we get there at 2:30 a.m. So I booked a day room at the Sheridan, and the Sheridan has a bridge, so you never have to check it. You're not leaving the country.
Right.
You just go straight in and straight out. You don't have to go through any customs or anything. And I booked a day room so that we get in about 9 o'clock in the morning, or 9 o'clock in the morning. So I booked a day room so that all 3 of us can stay till Ina gets on, and we can only take her to security.
Right.
Then when she leaves, then Andre and I can go back and stay another 5-6 hours
Right.
until we have to leave. If we didn't have that day room, Frankfurt is
Stop doing that!
a nightmare.
Oh yeah. Right.
It's not. Usually we fly from here to North Carolina to Munich to Antwerp. This time we only have 2 planes, but we fly to Frankfurt.
What are you doing to these shoes?
Munich is, how do I describe it? It's just full of places to stay and sit. It's very open. And there are shops and there are restaurants and Coke machines and things, and it's smaller, much smaller, but much more room. So it's very comfortable. You can go and sit and wander around. Even if you have 3 or 4 hours.
It's installing the apps now.
Oh, okay.
Frankfurt is strung out like New York or DFW, all over the place. And so you have to come into this, if you come into this central place, there's very few places to sit. So getting a place to sit down is an issue, and sitting down there for 13 hours for me is a very big issue. And a cup of coffee is $5.
I'm the guy who's supposed to be
So,
running around. My deep personal problem.
I hate that airport like the Dickens, but it was the way they routed Einer
Well, the girls are pissed
for a
with me
free
as well,
ticket.
you know.
And now